and happy Tuesday. I'm wearing a tiara and it's Tuesday. It's just one of those days. Welcome back to episode 5, right? 5 of the Munimade Podcast. I'm so glad to have you here today. I am joined by my co-host, Miss Chica. Chica? Yeah, the best co-host in all the world. Can I get a round of applause for Miss Chica? She's so great. She just adds so much to the show. She just sits there and looks cute, and it just makes the Munimade Podcast so much better, really. I mean, we couldn't do things without you, Cheeks. Yeah, we just really couldn't. The show would not go on without you. You know that, right? Yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. You may have noticed that the podcast didn't go up on Friday as normally scheduled, and that is because I'm making some changes to the schedule. It has come to my attention that uploading the podcast on Fridays is a very, very unrealistic expectation that I've placed on myself due to my schedule with other things. I'll talk about that more later, but the gist of it is the podcast is being moved to Tuesdays because I just think that works a little bit better and creates a little bit better of a balance for me and my week-to-week schedule. So you can expect the podcast now every other Tuesday. Yay! Hopefully it's a good Tuesday for you guys. And if not, I hope things get better for you. I'm really glad that you are here right at this moment and you're hanging out. Use this time to pull out your crafts, get some progress done, get some cleaning done around the house, cook dinner, whatever you got to do. I'm just glad that you're here joining me here today and listening to me talk for like an hour. I don't know why, but I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful that you found me here on this corner of the internet. And hopefully it's fun listening to me talk about random stuff. If it's not fun, then I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm glad you're here today, and I hope you're having a great day. Let's talk about what's new. What's new in my corner of the woods. I guess I should first explain why I'm wearing a tiara. I'm not the type of person that just walks out and goes to the grocery store wearing a tiara on my head. If you know, you know. But a really awesome friend of mine, shout out Stephanie, thank you. I love it so much. It's great. I love it. A friend of mine kind of has the same sense of humor as I do, where when things happen or painful situations arise, you kind of just like to make fun out of it as a way to cope. So yeah, she understood the assignment and sent me this beautiful tiara with an apple on top because I am just embracing my identity as an apple pie queen, Southern beauty queen, Texas girl, whatever she called me. But I'm just embracing my identity as a Southern apple pie face Texan. That's me. I'm a Miss Apple Pie. I don't know. So, I just thought that I would complete the look with a tiara because how can I be Miss Apple Pie face without a tiara? The tiara just makes it official. So I'm wearing it during today's podcast because it's fun and I like it. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate your friendship and I appreciate your kindred sense of humor. I love it. It's perfect. But since we last talked 2 weeks ago, sometimes I write notes. So just to peek into how I prepare for the podcast, I write notes. I write a whole layout and a structure of what I want to talk about just so that I get the things out that I want to say and I don't forget anything. And I always refer back to the last podcast and kind of see what I went over last time just to see and think in my head, okay, what's new since last time? Sometimes when I look back, it feels like it's been years and there's been so much that's happened. Sometimes when I look back, not so much. And it's kind of like, oh my gosh, I just blinked. How did 2 weeks go by? I feel like today is one of the latter ones. I feel like, whoa, what happened? 2 weeks went by. But nonetheless, of course, there's new things going on in my life. At the end of last podcast, I kind of made a silly joke. Again, I like to cope with pain with humor. That something else happened to me because I was editing my last podcast, right? And I watched myself say, please, can nothing else dramatic or hurtful happen to me? I'm so tired and I just need a break from drama and stuff in my life. I just need a break. I just watched myself say that, and I just thought it was the most hilarious thing because at that moment I was currently going through some friend trouble, and it was just one of those moments that I'm just like, why didn't I knock on wood? Because I feel like I brought this on to myself. I just really feel like the past couple weeks, months, the whole 26 years of my life really has just been so tumultuous. On a serious note, yes, the past 6 months or so in my life has just been one of the most tumultuous and dramatic times in my life. It just feels like I turn around, and every time I turn around, there's something new happening that is just upsetting. It's wild. I think that's just the kind of times we live in at the moment, frankly. I think a lot of people could probably agree and feel the same way. But yeah, the past 6 months have been really tumultuous. And to top it all off, the most recent thing I've been going through is issues with friendships. And I don't want to sit here and talk about what happened between me and my friends, because that's not relevant. That's between me and these people. But I do want to talk about, from my perspective, the pain that comes with losing a friend, because I know I'm not the only one who has gone through this. And I know there are people watching right now, right this second, who have experienced that same heartache and wonder, oh my God, what is wrong with me that I would push people away and they would just decide it's that bad that they just don't even want to be my friend anymore. I know that I'm not the only person that's experienced this, and I just want to talk about it in case I can help, or at least let anyone watching know that they're not alone. Because, oh my God, it is so freaking painful when you lose a friend. One of the things that's really difficult about getting to know people online, which by nature I do a lot because of my job and what I do here, I obviously talk a lot to people online. I make a lot of online friends. These are people that I don't ever meet in real life. These are people that I talk to online. And they're real friendships. I mean, we spend a lot of time talking and chatting and getting to know each other. There's, it's often easier to get to know somebody when it's online because you don't have those insecurities and you can just drop the walls and be yourself and get to know somebody. And that's what I do constantly. I get to know people online, but just when you think you know someone, sometimes you just realize you never really knew them at all. And I think that's really the hardest thing to comprehend and deal with, because in your mind and from your perspective, things were a certain way. And then to realize it's not. What am I trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I want to talk about how I feel while also keeping I am just at a time in my life where I'm going through a lot. I'm going through a lot of grieving. I'm going through a lot of traumatic events in a small amount of time. And these are the moments that I truly feel like I needed solid friends and supportive friends around me the most. And it's almost comedic in a way that during the moments when I need friends the most is when I have friends choose to hurt me the most. But I truly think that that's just a life lesson, because people will always, always show their true colors, whether it's immediately or in time. People can't hide who they are forever, and the truth will always come out, and the real personality and the real heart behind the person will always show itself. It's just unfortunate that the timing is so not good. So I think with that added on to everything else, it's just been really difficult for me to process because, like I said, I really need friends. I need friends. I'm not saying that to be desperate and be like, oh my God, love me, I need friends. But who doesn't? Who doesn't need good friends in their life? I need supportive people who are going to encourage me and, help inspire me to be a better person and not tear me down. And unfortunately, it just came to a head, and I had the realization that there were people in my life that I was giving a lot of my time and heart to that were not building me up and were not encouraging me to be a better person. Instead, they were out to tear me down and say harmful things and set me back, really. And that's just not healthy. And so at the end of the day, I'm thankful that I don't have people like that in my life anymore, because it's just not something that is going to help me in the long run. As painful as it is now to lose someone out of your life who's fun and that I really cared about, if they don't feel the same way about me and they choose to do and say hurtful things, I'm not perfect. I'm sure I've said hurtful things too. But in this particular situation, without talking about it, I have gotten a lot of outside insight. I've been to a therapist and I've talked about the situation with a therapist. I've talked about the situation with others, and I've asked, am I being irrational? Am I being respectful in this confrontation? Am I being respectful? Am I being rational? Or is the problem me? You know, that whole TikTok, like, is it me? Am I the drama? I've asked people because I want to know if I'm doing something that is not healthy, that's not respectful. I want to know so that I can be a better person moving forward. I've talked to my therapist about it. I've talked to a lot of people, and the consensus is I did the best I could in remaining calm and respectful. But I took a lot of heated words and I took a lot of hurt. I think that these friends in my life, I think they were harboring a lot of hurt themselves due to other situations in their life. And I think, unfortunately, I was just kind of a punching bag where all of that just came to a head and got pinned on me. And it just, what can I do about that? I mean, there's not really anything I can do. So yeah, I went to therapy about it, among all the other things that I've been dealing with, and it was really helpful. So maybe this can serve as an inspiration or a sign to anyone watching this that therapy is not bad. It can take some time to find a good therapist sometimes, but it's really good and it's really helpful and can really help you process things and understand situations and understand corners of your life that you need to work on, or corners of your life that are just unfortunate things that happened and there's not really anything in your control to do with it. So, what did she tell me? She told me I need to have better boundaries, and I completely agree with that. I think one of the things that gets really blurry when you're a really empathetic and emotional person is you start to lose your boundaries, right? Because you always want to have an open door. You always want to have your gate open for new friends and to get to know new people. And you always want to be available. If someone needs you, you're like, you just always want to please everyone and make everyone happy. That's kind of how I am. I just want to give and give and give. And that genuinely is what makes me happy. However, there are times when I can get drained and there's only so many pieces of me I can give before I have nothing left. So she told me I need to work on having better boundaries, and I completely agree with that. And so that's been something that I've been working on. And what that just means is I need to have better boundaries with friendships. If people are harmful, detrimental to my mental health, they're tearing me down, not building me up, if people are, I don't know, if they're just not healthy for me, or somebody that I'm constantly trying to please, but they're not really giving that same reciprocation. That's just not a healthy person for me to have in my yard, you know? So yeah, that's just been one of the things that I've been dealing with. And sometimes there's just not always an explanation. Sometimes out of the blue, people snap. People out of the blue change their minds. People out of the blue, just have an emotional overflow, and it's hard to understand because you were not in their shoes and you were not there, seeing how everything added up. And almost always, it just always comes in a big overflow that just is really painful and feels really unfair because it's just such a blindside. So it just, yeah, I miss those friendships. I do. And I really adored those friends that I lost, and I thought the world of them, but I think I was shown through their actions and their words that they just didn't feel the same way about me, and that's hard, you know? It's hard when you realize that somebody doesn't feel the same way about you as you feel about them. That's hard. That freaking sucks. That freaking sucks. But at the end of the day, people come into your life for a reason, for a season. I don't even know. What's the actual saying? People come into your life. Yeah, what is that quote? Because I need to know. Okay, here's the quote. People come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And I feel like that's genuinely true. A lot of people come into your life to teach you things or to lead you to something else. There's a lot of people that are in your life for a season of your life. I know, like the greatest example of that is when you're in school. There's certain friends that you are so close with and you have when you're in school, when you're in high school, when you're in college, and when, you guys move on to different seasons of your life, naturally that friendship kind of moves on too. And that's okay. That's natural. And then there are the very, very select few of friends and people that come into your life for a lifetime. And those are to really be valued and cherished because they're very few and far between. And that's not always the case for every friendship, as much as we want it to be, because we give our hearts to people and we allow ourselves to be friends with people and get to know people. As much as we want that to be, a forever thing, most of the time good things come to an end. And it's hard, it's painful, and it just takes time to understand and move on from that and learn. And that's just kind of where I'm at. So I'm sad. I'm mourning the loss of friendships, but ultimately I think I learned a lot through that situation about myself. And I am of the belief that everybody should be treated with respect and with kindness. And it doesn't matter if you're fighting or you disagree with a person, you should still treat them with respect. That is my belief. I stand by that. I always believe that you should respect people, even if you're super freaking mad at them. Be mad in a respectful way. Some friends are in your life for a season, and sometimes they change their mind about you and about your friendship, and you just have to let it go. Let it go. You just have to let it go, and you have to move forward and understand that they're going to do the same. They're going to move forward with their life, and they might not even give you much thought at all. So there's no sense in me spending a lot of time being heartbroken and sad over it, because I don't know. I don't know if these people are heartbroken and sad over me. Probably not. So why should I spend my time and heart and in tears on people that don't care about me? I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. And so there's so many things I have in my life to be thankful for and look forward to through the situation. It kind of encouraged me to go to my therapist again, which, gosh, was so needed. And it was like the kick I needed to finally go and talk to her. I'm so glad I did. I got so much great inspiration out of that. So here's some encouragement to you guys. Therapists are great. I encourage you to find a good one. If you think you need a therapist, they're great, and I encourage you to try it out. I've learned a lot about myself, and I've learned a lot about how to cope and deal with so many things through my time with some different therapists in my life. So highly recommend. But yeah, I mean, through it all, I think I just need to have better boundaries in a lot of areas of my life. With friendships, definitely, it's really easy to just give your whole heart to people because we all just want to be loved at the end of the day. We all just want to, we all just want to frolic through meadows and make friends. I know that's how you guys are too. I know I'm not alone in that. We all just want to be loved, and we all just want to have friends and be happy and craft and just spend our days in the sunshine. Everybody kind of wants similar things out of life, and I'm no different. I just want to have friends that like me and I like them and everything's dandy. But I do think that I need to work on having better boundaries with friendships. I think I need to be careful about who I let get to know me and who I let get to see my insecurities, because a lot of times people will use those insecurities against you. And I just need to be a little bit more wary and careful of the people I am choosing to let get to know me, I think, just for my own heart's protection. I also need to have boundaries with work. Okay, I think that is one of the biggest struggles. I've talked about it many times in this podcast, but I really do need to have some boundaries with a work-life balance. So let's talk about that. Goodbye, lost friendships. I'll let that roll off my shoulder. I'm good. I'm okay, but really, I'm gonna knock on wood this time. If I could please have calm nothing happening in my life for the next few weeks, that would be so great. I don't want any drama, no trauma. I don't want anybody to die. I just don't want any drama. Come on. Can I please just live my life and enjoy spring and just not be sad? Thanks. Great. All right, so let's talk about boundaries. Yeah, woo, boundaries. I need to have boundaries in friendships. That's been discussed. And I also really need to have better healthy boundaries with my work-life balance. I've talked about this a few times in the podcast because it genuinely is something that is really necessary in my life and something I've been working a lot on. But I work too much. Usually. My husband's doing yard work outside right now, but I need to have a stop time. And so one of the things I've been doing that I think is really going to be good is I designed kind of a work schedule. I work for myself. I'm self-employed. As much as I want to just work whenever I feel like it and chill whenever I feel like it and just do whatever I want, what ends up happening is that I'm a little bit working all the time, if that makes sense. I'm kind of like, I'm relaxing, but I'm also on my phone answering messages and questions, or I'm trying to work and get some stuff done for the shop, but I'm also having Netflix up on the side. So I want to have, okay, this is my work hours where I'm going to focus and be really productive. And this is my off work hours where I can put aside all of that with no shame. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have work hours, and then at the end of the day at 6 p.m. close my laptop and be like, thank you. That was a great work day. I'll see you again tomorrow. Oh, good morning, Cheeks. Yeah, good morning. So I'm working on that, and I think that is genuinely going to be a really, really healthy thing for me. I've only been doing it for a few days, but I can already feel that it is so good for me, because not only am I not working all night, but I'm also more productive during the times that I am scheduled to be at work. I'm just more focused and productive because I can tell myself, okay, I really don't feel like working right now, but if I just focus really hard and get this done, then I can relax later. And it just gives me something to look forward to. So I think that's going to be really helpful for me. And yeah, I'm going to continue to see how that goes. We already talked about the podcast schedule change. The reason why I'm changing the podcast from Fridays to Tuesdays is because if you're familiar with my shop, Munimade, most of you watching this probably are. I do restocks of diamond painting trays on Wednesdays during the week. And the whole day on Wednesday is spent kind of organizing stock, updating listings, things like that, customer questions, customer service. And then at the end of Wednesdays, I list the stock. So after I list the stock, I'm now going to actually shut down and close my computer. After I make sure that everything's okay and nothing's on fire, I'm going to shut down, close my computer, and then I will get back to work the next day. So then Thursdays are all about customer service, combining orders, shipping questions, things like that. There's just a lot of random administrative, boring blah, blah, blah that needs to be done on Thursdays. And then Fridays, we pack orders, and I have my mom, my grandma, and my brother over to my house, and we all sit down and we pack orders and try to get all of the orders out the door for the week. And we also rope in not just what gets restocked on Wednesdays, but custom orders that are ready to go out the door as well. Those go into Friday packing order days as well. All that to say, Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays are very busy for me. So what was I thinking trying to do the podcast every other Friday? I think I was thinking that I would be able to do it on Thursdays because Thursdays is more of just kind of, I'm just running around doing whatever organization and customer help needs to be done and things that come up. So in my mind, I thought it was completely open, and it is sometimes, but sometimes it's really not. So what I had been doing is planning to wake up on Thursdays, record the podcast, then after recording the podcast on Thursdays, then edit it and all of that and do all of the description and blah, 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 upload it, and then post it for early access for my Ko-fi members on Thursday night, and then try to make it go live on Fridays when I'm busy packing orders, so I don't really have the time to sit there and enjoy the comments that come in. It was just too much. It was just too much. It was a very unreasonable expectation of myself to line up my week in such a way where I already have a lot going on the back end of the week. Why am I adding more to that? So I was like, duh, why don't I move the podcast to the beginning of the week? Oh my gosh, that makes so much more sense. So now what's going to happen is I'm going to be able to work on the podcast. Quite honestly, I'm going to try to get it filmed over weekends, and then I will be able to edit it and post it at a much less stressful pace in time for Tuesdays. So I think that's going to work out better. The back half of my week is just always a little bit hectic, and trying to add the podcast as an extra layer of stress on top of that was just kind of unreasonable. So hopefully you guys understand. I don't know why I go on this whole thing explaining it. Does it matter? Probably not. The gist of it is that the podcast is going to be moved to Tuesdays. Hopefully that is okay. My in-laws are coming into town soon, so got a lot to do around the house and a lot to get done. I really need to get my taxes done. It's just that time of year. Oh my gosh, doing taxes when you're self-employed is honestly a nightmare that I don't look forward to, but I've got to get it done. There's also just a lot that needs to get done around the house because my in-laws are coming and they're staying with us for 2 weeks here in our house. And my in-laws are from Belgium, where my husband is from, and we have not seen them for 2-ish years. Yeah, we haven't seen them since like Christmas 2019. So that would be like 2.5 years. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've seen them. It's been so long. We really miss them a lot, and I'm really glad that we are going to get to see them again. And it's really exciting, and we have a lot of fun planned that we're going to do and activities we're going to go do with them. But they're going to be staying in our house, and we don't have a guest bedroom, so we are letting them stay in our bedroom, and we're going to sleep on a like a fold out bed thingy. So there's just a lot of stuff that needs to be prepped around the house. You know how it is. You know how it is. When people come stay with you, you want your house to look so perfect that it doesn't even look lived in. I don't know why we have that fear of letting people see the way we live. I don't know why that's a thing. Or like, when you're growing up, when you're a kid, you always think, oh my God, my mom's so annoying. She won't let me have anyone over because she says the house is messy. So annoying. She never lets me have any fun. And then you grow up and you become that person. And you're like, I can't have people over. My house is messy. They'll see how I live. They see that I live here and the house is lived in. That's just terrifying. But we haven't seen them in so long, and they actually haven't seen our home we bought before, and so I want to leave a good impression, obviously. So a lot to get done before they come. Lastly, the thing I want to talk about that's new in my life, which I don't really know, this kind of fits in what's new with me and other stuff, but we are going through some exciting changes in CalPals. If you have never heard me talk about CalPals before, what it previously was an acronym for was Crochet Along Pals, and it was a Discord server where we had a theme every month and patterns, and everybody would crochet according to that theme. But we talked, me and the other admins who run the server, and we have decided to open it up to be Craft Along Pals. So we're opening it up to all crafts, not just crochet. And I'm very, very excited about this because this takes pressure off of me as well. Because there are times in my life where I just don't crochet as much, or I'm a little bit tired of crochet and I want to explore other crafts. And this just gives the breathing room to do so. So I'm so happy. We're opening it up to Craft Along Pals, all crafts. And we're also opening it up where we're not going to have specific patterns for the theme. We're going to have a theme, and then you guys can make whatever you want according to that theme. So for example, we might post a few crochet patterns, knitting patterns, or like a diamond painting kit, or whatever we find, or like a little cross stitch chart. Whatever we find, we might post a few things for you guys to start with and give you ideas for a theme. But in general, we're going to give a theme, like let's say safari, and everybody just makes whatever craft they want according to that theme. And we all get to just have fun and be inspired by everybody's interpretation of the theme. I'm really excited. This means that diamond painters, if you're a diamond painter, you're watching this, can now be involved in CalPals, Craft Along Pals. And you guys can do diamond paintings according to the theme each month. We'll have crafty giveaways. We'll have hangouts. It'll just be so great. And there's so many reasons that went into us making this change. But the main one being that we don't want to limit ourselves. And we want to make sure that we are opening our doors to as many friends as possible. There are times where we really struggle with interaction and participation. And we don't want to limit CalPals in such a way where people feel like stressed or burdened or like they don't want to be involved because it's just, it's too specific. So we're just going to widen it up because the goal of CalPals has always been just to be inspirational, a place to make friends, and something that is easy to participate in and that does not add to your stress and only takes away from your stress and helps you have, a theme, a prompt, but still gives you that creative freedom to make whatever you want. So we're so excited about this. This change is happening starting April 1st, which is Friday? Oh my gosh, April 1st is Friday? Yeah, so this change is happening on April 1st, on Friday. We will be announcing a theme and we will be giving some patterns and things as a starting point, but for the most part, the interpretation of the theme is going to be up to you guys. Hopefully, we'll be able to secure a giveaway, and the giveaway will just require you making something according to that theme. So, oh my God, I'm so excited. I hope you guys come join us. Diamond painters, it'll give you a great reason to go through your backlog of kits and try to find one that fits with the theme and work on those diamond paintings. I don't know. It's just going to be so much fun. So I'm really excited about that. So that's something that's going on with me, but also just in general, like cool community stuff. So excited about this change in Cal Pals. So excited. All right. That leads us into shop updates. What's going on with Munimade? Nothing super new to talk about here. The new tray model is almost done. It's done. However, we're in this testing phase where we're really just testing it out a lot. So we tried putting the Munimade actual logo on the side, and actually this one needs some work. As you can see, I think it is too stretched out, like width-wise, and there's too much space underneath it. So we're working on that. We're working on very minute details like that, but the shape of the tray is pretty much done. The size of the tray, the lids, the stoppers, and right now we're just doing a lot of testing on trying to make the lids and stoppers consistently fit well. So I think that the new models are going to be out in April. There's a lot going on in April for me with my in-laws coming, so I don't know if that's a bit of an unreasonable goal for myself. I'm not trying to hype a specific release date, and plus the new models it's not like a completely new thing. It's just an update on the old thing, if that makes sense. So what I think we're gonna do is try to transition over to the new model. I think we're going to take less custom orders for the month of April, just because I want the custom orders to be for the updated version for, I guess, Munimade Tray 3.0. I want the custom orders to be for the updated version. So I want to take less just to make sure that that goes smoothly and we can complete all those orders. And then we will slowly transition over to stocking the new models for the restock days on Wednesdays. As far as you're like, oh, well, will my old lids and stoppers be compatible? No. So when you purchase a new model, there will be an option to add on a lid and stopper where you can get one in a matching color. But we will eventually start stocking a la carte new model lids and stoppers. And if you want to order an old model, a 2.0 lid and stopper for an old tray that you guys have, you will just have to message me about that and we can set that up. So, yep, that's coming soon. I feel like every podcast I just say, yeah, the new model's coming soon. I just don't want to overpromise anything if we cannot hold up our end. It's basically done. We are just doing a rigorous testing and tweaking now, and things like the logo. Like, we're working on things like that. So it's close. It's close. The crochet kit. I'm very excited because I've gotten in a lot of my supplies to start putting together the crochet kits we've talked about. And I asked, and you guys put in the comments that a cool thing to include would be tape measures. So look at these cute ones that I found. They're little fuzzy tape measures. Look, it's a little kitty, and you pull its little tail, and oh my gosh, is it not the cutest thing? And then you push its nose and it goes back in. That's so cute. I have several variations. We've got orange kitty, got like a bear, purple bear. It's really fun. So these are so cute. You know me, I love my cute stuff. So I am going to be including these in the kit. They're going to be in this beautiful rainbow pouch. We gotta have a measuring tape. I'm still waiting on getting my foldable scissors. The ones that I've chosen work out really well, and I like them a lot, and they're sharp. I'm just waiting to get more. I've got my crochet hooks in, and I've got the darning needles, the sewing needles in. So I've got a lot of the pieces and parts. I just need to put them together and assemble. And I think the biggest thing I'm still waiting on is the scissors. The scissors I've got, these are so cool. So they fold, because if you put them in your bag, you don't want them to poke through or hurt you. So they fold up. They look like a little pair of eyeglasses. They're so cute. So you pull them apart like this, and they fold out into scissors. They're so cute. And what's really important to me is that they're actual good scissors that are sharp enough to cut through yarn. So I have actually ordered a couple of variations to test, and they were not good and did not cut through yarn. So those were nixed, but these are the winners, these little foldable scissors. I love these. So I'm still waiting on my shipment of these, and I've got stitch markers in here, and then I'm going to start assembling the crochet kits and get those posted in my shop. I am starting with a very, very limited run of only 10 crochet kits because I have no idea how these are going to sell. I have not sat down and figured out how I want to price them yet, but they're not going to be as cheap as a random kit off Amazon because I've actually taken the time to source quality pieces in this kit and cute ones, and so it's going to be a little bit more. I just cannot compete with Amazon without just taking a loss, you know what I mean? So yeah, I have no idea how these kits are gonna sell. We're gonna see. There's a lot of unique fun things in the kit that I've put together. I don't know if I've showed these before, but the crochet hooks are rainbow and the metal tips are even rainbow. You know, I've really taken the time to pick items that I genuinely love and like to use as a crocheter. So I don't know. I have no idea how they're going to sell. I have a limited run of 10 kits, put them up in my shop, and if they are really hard to move and sell, then I'll never sell them again. But if they fly off the shelf per se, then I'll be ordering a whole heck of a lot more and continue to stock these crochet kits because, hello, I love it when people get into crochet. I think that's so cool. Crochet is one of the coolest hobbies. If you want to be a cool person, the quickest way to do that, learn to crochet. I'm telling you. Then you just instantly become a cool person overnight. So I don't know. I just can't wait to see how the kits do. But obviously, it's hard to know if they will sell or not. I mean, time will tell, but I'm excited to get those out and see how that goes. Yeah. Another thing that's new with my shop, obviously the boundaries. I will not be responding to customer service messages at night. I will be making sure to block those notifications for myself and be only responding to customer messages during reasonable hours. And I've also decided that I'm not going to be doing customer service on weekends. So if you message my shop with an issue or something over a weekend, just know that I will get to your message in order that it is received the following Monday. And I hope you guys understand that I don't have, I can't take my weekend off and have some space. I don't have an employee to cover for me. If I take the weekend off or I put boundaries into place, then there's nobody else who's going to pick it up for me. So I have to just pick it up when I get back on Monday. And I hope you guys understand. I hope. I really, 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 really need to work on a scrunchie restock. That's for sure. I bought a lot of really cute spring fabrics and I just need to carve out a couple hours a day even to sit down at my kitchen table and bring out my big old sewing machine, bring out all the fabric and just go to town and make a bunch of scrunchies. So it's on my radar and I hope to get it done soon. I wanted to do it this month, but obviously with everything going on, with my in-laws coming, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be reasonable, but it's on my radar. I want to get some pretty spring scrunchies up in my shop. That's about it. I don't really have anything else new going on with Munimade. Just, I am always in such gratitude to each and every person who ever purchases from my shop. Thank you so much. I love what I do and I'm just so grateful to even have the option to build my own work schedule and be flexible like that. And I'm just so grateful to do what I love for a living. So thank you. If you've ever bought anything from Munimade, you're awesome. Thank you. And I super, super duper appreciate you. All right, let's get into the actual fun stuff. I mean, Can we stop talking about me and my shop and just shut up and get to the good, the crafting? That is what we're all here for, right? Uh, so now that all the boring crap is out of the way, we can talk about the things that I have recently finished. I have been still on a giant diamond painting kick. And I think the major reason for that is my mental state. I've mentioned it in the previous podcast, but I've just been diamond painting a lot because my mental state needs something therapeutic and repetitive like that. Not that crochet isn't therapeutic or repetitive. It's just the things that I'm working on in crochet right now are more complicated, more mentally taxing projects. So diamond painting has just been kind of my go-to when it's 9 p.m. at night and I'm like, what a day. I just really enjoy sitting down and diamond painting for a few hours before I hit the hay. So yeah, I've been getting a lot of progress done on that and I have some finishes to show you guys. The first one is this cute little stitch diamond painting. Oh my goodness, I love it. I won this in a giveaway a while ago and it's just like a cute little snack painting. I have no idea the company. It's just one of those random Amazon companies. You guys know how that is. But yeah, I won it in a giveaway and it's been sitting in my portfolio. And I actually pulled this out for the butterflies and wildflowers event in the DP Pen Obsession Facebook group this month because he's got a little butterfly on his nose. So I've been doing this for that event and I completed it. I like to cut the edges off my diamond paintings. I don't know why. I just think that it makes them look finished. And I'm planning to just put some double-sided tape and stick it right there above my chair. I actually had it sticking up there and then I pulled it down to show you guys up close on the podcast. But I've been going to town on this. I can insert a picture of where I was at previously in the last podcast, but I completed it and it's great. As far as quality, it is to be expected as a random Amazon company canvas. I have had some drills randomly fall off just from taking it off the wall and bringing it here to show you guys, but I'm trying to be more purposeful about when I finish diamond paintings, really go over them and like push down the diamonds. I have one of those brayer rollers that you can roll over the diamonds and really make sure that they're stuck down, and I do think that that really makes a difference and that helps. So yeah, I have that finished. It's really beautiful. I love how sparkly he is. I just love Stitch. He's so precious. I love Stitch. He's adorable. And that was a really fun little painting to work on. It is round, so it went by very fast, and I worked out of little Harbor Freight containers. But yeah, here's this painting. So much sparkle. Pretty. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Another finish. I finished another diamond painting. This one was almost finished last time we talked, but I was waiting on some drill replacements for it, and those came in. Thank you so much, Shimmering Canvases. But this one's completely done now, and now I can stop showing it every time, but I show it every time because I love it so much. Such a beautiful painting. I love it. And regardless of the issues with the drills, it came out so good. The finished product is beautiful and I don't know what to do with it, but I've got to hang it somewhere to do it justice. You ready for this? You ready for the sparkle? I'm going to show it to you again. So beautiful. It's kind of rolled because I had it rolled up, but yeah, here she is, completely done, full crystals, except the yellow on this flower is ABs, crystal ABs. So the part that I was waiting on last time was I ran out of black drills. I only had a few to fill in up here, and then I did swap out the color in the middle of this flower. It was originally charted to be a very bright orange color, which was wrong from the manufacturer. So Dawn was so great and sent me a color that is correct there for a brown center of this sunflower here. So it looks great. It looks great. And then I put the red crystals and the roses, and it all just looks so beautiful. And I'm very, very happy with this completed work of art. I'm gonna put it over here out of the way. But that's been my finish. My finishes as far as diamond painting goes. Now, I finished 2 of my most favorite crochet amigurumis that I have ever made. Amigurumi. Amigurumi is the word that stands for a crocheted plushie. If you didn't know, it's not origami, it's A-M-I, gurumi, amigurumi. And that's what I love to make when it comes to crochet. I love making the plushies. I finished 2 of my most favorite, cutest things, but here's the thing. I can't show them to you guys yet because they are a surprise for Miss Laura at Anxiety Art Adventures. I'm really hoping that she does an unboxing when she gets them, so you guys can just like see them being opened in her video. But she wanted to keep them a surprise from her viewers, and then also she told me what she commissioned me and she told me what she wanted made, obviously, but she didn't really give any criteria as far as what pattern she wanted me to use, she wanted them to look. She kind of just said, do your thing, I trust you, surprise me. So I'm really excited for her to get them and see what she thinks. So the majority of my time in the past couple weeks has gone towards those. And it's really unfortunate that I can't show them to you yet, but I will show them to you in the next podcast because hopefully she will have seen them since then and I won't spoil the surprise. But I will say I'm very proud of them and they're so cute. They're so cute. I got to use my Cricut for something on them. I know it's killing you guys. You guys just really want to see what it is, but you have to wait a little bit longer and I will show them to you soon. I promise. But yeah, I finished 2 little amigurumis. Just can't show them to you yet. I know. Isn't that so stinky? So stinky. It's terrible. Okay, so that's everything that I finished in the past couple weeks. I've done lots of diamond painting and crochet. With the new change to Cal Pals upcoming up, I really want to make more time to diversify my crafting time and make sure that I'm giving attention to across different crafts pretty consistently. One of the things I really want to make time for again is miniature building because it just brings me so much joy. And I always love cross stitching and sewing and I want to pick up knitting again. There's so many things I want to do. I just need to make sure that I'm allocating time to them because it's really easy to sit down and just not know where the heck the time went. All right, so let me show you the things that I have been working on in the past couple of weeks. And I'm actually going to have to go grab one of those things. All right, so first I will show you the diamond painting I've been putting lots of time into, and that is Dahlia. I've been getting a lot of work done on Dahlia these 2 weeks. Here she is. I feel like a little kid peeking over the counter at a candy store. I'm like, hello, what can I buy with a quarter? Here she is. So I'm getting really close. I'm like 3/4 done with her, 3/4 of the way done. She's looking great. I've really enjoyed working on my first square Diamond Art Club canvas. It has been great fun. Recently, I got to do this whole section here with all of the ABs. If you can see that, ABs are just the specially coated diamonds that sparkle even more than the regular ones. So these wings were really fun to work on because they're so colorful. But yeah, I've been putting a lot of time into her lately. It's been a lot of fun working on her. So that's my first whip, and I also have been crocheting since we last talked. I'm working on another commission. I'm trying to get caught up on my commissions. If you've commissioned me, there's a few people. I got a little bit of a line there. Got a little bit of a backup because I took a little queue of orders, and then stuff kind of hit the fan, and my mental state kind of hit the floor. So just trying to get caught up with those things, but just know that I just want to make sure that if you ever do purchase from me or hire me, commission me to make a crochet item, I am going to put all of my attention and love into it and make sure that it is a work of art from my 2 hands. So yeah, sometimes you just can't rush that. But yes, this next one I've been working on is called Ming the Kitten. And this is a pattern that comes out of a book called Amigurumi Treasures by Erin Lee. Here is what the book looks like in case you're interested. It has a lot of just really cutesy amigurumi crochet plushie dolls. Very, very cute. Cute, pink, girly, just so cute. Oh, that squirrel with the hat is so cute. Adorable. But this is the pattern I'm working on. It's a kitty doll, okay? So, but I'm making a couple of modifications to her. I really haven't gotten super far, but I will show you what I've gotten. Here's what I've got. A big crochet bowl. That's what I've got so far. But you know, putting more work in. And honestly, at the time of me recording this, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm recording this on Sunday and you guys are seeing it on Tuesday. So by the time Tuesday comes around, there will be more progress, but this is what I have gotten done on it so far. This is going to be a 30th birthday gift for someone over in Australia. So that's just super cool. I'm absolutely honored to make such a wonderful gift. So yeah, really excited to see how she develops over time. But for now, it's just a crochet bowl. And I'm going to make a couple of modifications. Kind of the criteria that I have is that the recipient of the gift is into Sailor Moon. So I'm looking at this kitty and I'm trying to think, how can I incorporate Sailor Moon in a organic and non-obnoxious way, if that makes sense? What I'm thinking is I'm probably going to just put some Sailor Moon motifs on the dress or maybe do something with the headband. I'm not sure yet, but I'm sure it will come to me. It will come to me in time. But I think she's really cute. So cute. I need to message, and if you're watching this, Jody, I need to get with you and figure out how you want the headband to look. If you like the unicorn horn or you want me to do something else, or if you want me to change the flowers to a bow, I need to get with you about that. But yeah, I'm really excited for this project. It's a fun one, and it's going to be actually quite a large one. This is the head, you guys. This is the head. So it's a pretty large doll. She's probably going to come out being pretty sizable doll. But I'm thrilled, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be able to be working out of a crochet book. Those are the funnest patterns to work on because I feel like most of the time they're really well tested and have a lot of nice pictures to accompany them. And plus, it's just nice having a physical book to work out of in front of you. I mean, look how cute the patterns are in this book. I mean, come on, so cute. I'm super excited to be working out of this book. So thank you for commissioning me, Jody, and yeah, I'm excited to make some magic happen with my fingers. So yeah, that's going to be my main focus in the next couple of weeks, getting that done. I've got to get that done. And yeah. Upcoming plans. Like I said, I want to make time for other crafts. I want to make time for miniature building for sure. There's lots of crochet projects I want to do so badly. I have also some commissions for some more Animal Crossing villagers. Those are always fun to make. Oh, Chica, being cute back there. She just always pipes up and just contributes to the conversation with her cuteness. It's great. But I have a couple more commissions for some Animal Crossing characters. I have 2 more potential commissions for 2 more Animal Crossing characters. I guess that's become a little bit of like a specialty of mine, making Animal Crossing characters. And then I have a potential for some bunnies maybe. I don't know, there's always a big list of crochet projects. Also, I've had 2 friends have babies now, and I really need to make the babies something. I want to make a lovey for those babies, the sweet babies. That's what I want to make I'm not going to say their names because I don't know if these people want me to say the babies' names, but I have 2 friends that had babies. Everybody's just pumping out babies, and I need to get with it and make those babies a gift. I really do. before they become too old and they realize, oh my gosh, Auntie M didn't make me something. I'll get it done before then, I promise. Yeah, that is all for my works in progress. Now let's move on to other stuff. As has been the theme the past couple times, I have been acquiring diamond painting pens at an alarming rate. Ever since I had some friends gift them to me, because I didn't really care to have special diamond painting pens until I had some friends gift some to me, and then it was like there was no going back. But up until then, I really didn't mind just using the basic pens that came in kits. But since my world has been opened, there is no going back. There's just not. So I've been acquiring some pens and in some different ways. One of the ways I hesitate to say this because I'm not going to do this with everyone. Okay. This is something that I should not be saying this, but I did a trade. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. That's just how desperate I am to get beautiful diamond painting pens. And I do have a clip of me opening this pen. Here's the mail, it never fails, it makes me wanna wag my tail, when it comes I wanna wail. Mail! Hi, it's me from the past, and I have some happy mail today from Patriotic Team. If you haven't heard of their company, Patriotic Team is a small shop that specializes in hand-turned diamond painting pens. However, they make a lot of other stuff too. The owner, Stephanie, is really, really great, really kind, and she makes all kinds of really cool stuff. I really like her resin jars. I really want to get one of those soon. And she also makes some resin diamond painting trays, if that is up your alley. But they specialize in diamond painting pens. And I have one from them that was gifted to me. I've shown it here before and I love it a lot. So I contacted her wanting another pen, and I told her that I wanted it to be a surprise and that she could just surprise me. I showed her the things that I liked and gave some ideas and just told her to surprise me and send me whatever. So we're going to see what's inside. I'm really excited to see what she came up with because, yeah, I love surprises. And so I'm just really excited to see what the pen looks like. But thank you so much, Patriotic Team. I already know it's going to be amazing. I'm so excited. Let's see what's inside, and you guys will see this later in the podcast. Okay, I'm gonna take out their. Ooh, what is this? Wait. Hold on. What is this? Trying your best is all that matters. The rest will fall into place. Oh, and it's like a freaky looking Cthulhu fish. Oh, that's a sweet sticker and really matters to me a lot in this point of time in my life. I like it. It's like I don't even know how to describe it. A creepy Cthulhu blobfish. I love him. I will put him right there. Okay. Let's see what else. I'm feeling around. We got some tips. We got some pen tips. There is a single placer and I'm just going to take a wild guess, like a 6 or 7 placer. I don't know. It's one of those thick ones, so it's not marked. Okay, let's see. Kit Kats! I love Kit Kats. Oh my god, thank you so much. I love Kit Kats. It's literally one of my favorite candies. I'm like trying to pull everything else out that's not the pen. Hold on. I'm not looking. Okay, I think that's everything out of there. Okay. I see green. I see purple. Oh, these are like my colors. Okay. Thank you for supporting my business. Oh my gosh. This is very intense. It so much. These are like my colors, you guys. These are my colors, and it's glittery, and oh my god, I love it so much, Stephanie. I love it. This is so me. It's beautiful, and the shape is so beautiful. I love it so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. And it's like my colors. These are my colors. I kind of have a color scheme that I stick to for both Munimade, my business, and also my YouTube channel as well, and also just colors I like in life. So it's got a bright green on the end, kind of a lime green color in the middle. We have a fuchsia color, then it goes into a purple, and then it goes into a very translucent and beautiful blue color, and interspersed all throughout, it's got beautiful glitter. I love sparkly things. I love colorful things. And what's more, the shape is fantastic. And what I really like about the two Patriotic Team pens that I have had so far, I don't know what they coat them with, but they feel so glossy and so smooth, and they feel very sturdy. I don't know. Not that other diamond pens aren't sturdy, but what I'm trying to describe here is that the texture on Patriotic Team pens is really good, and it feels very nice in my hands, and it's just very glossy and very smooth. So whatever you use to seal these with, keep doing it, because it's great and it makes the pens feel so finished and polished and wonderful. If you're looking at this scratch, that's Roxy. That's Roxy gave me a tattoo, so just don't pay no mind to that. But yes, I love it. It is so me. I love it so much. And thank you so much for this beautiful pen to add to my collection. The next one I got was one that I purchased from Flower Girl Blanks. So this comes from a blank that she made, and then she actually turned this pen as well. So I bought this in one of her weekly alternating diamond painting pen drops. Okay. This is the most expensive pen I've ever bought, but it's beautiful and I love it. It's so beautiful, beautiful. And it actually has 3D printed chevrons in it. That is one of the reasons that I just was really, really drawn to it, is because I don't know. Obviously, my life revolves a lot around 3D printing, and so this one just felt really special to me. But it has florals in it, pink and green, very happy spring colors, and it also has these 3D printed chevrons I just thought looked so cool. So this beautiful, beautiful pen is from Flower Girl Blanks. I am obsessed with her pens and her blanks. My wallet doesn't agree with that obsession, but I love them. Like, this woman is such an artiste. I mean, wow, the stuff she makes is so beautiful. So no regrets here. So beautiful. I love this pen. It is amazing. And hopefully I can collect more of her works of art in the future. Let's see. The next pen comes from Jenny. Jenny, stop spoiling me, please. Jenny. Jenny is a friend of mine. I talk to her a lot, and she's just such a kind soul and kind heart, and she's so giving. I have a clip of my first reaction unboxing of this. I've got another mail to open today. This one comes from Jenny. She sends me stuff a lot. I feel honestly so spoiled by her. She definitely expresses her love with gifts, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much, Jenny. You're so sweet. I don't know what you sent me. All I know is that she said it was a surprise thing that she just decided to send. So we're going to open it up. Just destroy and mutilate the box. It's fine. Let's see. All right. So it's wrapped. Okay. FedEx, and it's wrapped in a small pack. It looks like it's in a pen box. Hold on. Okay. Oh, did I just hit my dog with that? Oh my gosh, a letter. She always writes me the most beautiful letters. If you're reading this before opening the box, go ahead and open it so I can tell you about it. Okay. If you're wondering why my tongue is blue, it's because we stopped at Sonic on the way home today because I was craving ocean water. Anybody else like ocean water from Sonic? I love that stuff. So good. Okay. Whoa. It looks like a unicorn horn. Oh my goodness. Who is this from? Lace and Lathe Works. Oh my goodness. That is so beautiful. I am so spoiled when it comes to the diamond painting pen front. Y'all don't even know. Or perhaps you do, because I tend to show them to you because I love them. But oh my goodness. Look at this. This is so beautiful. Wow. It literally looks like a unicorn horn. Guys, this is a unicorn horn that I can diamond paint with. How cool is that? Jenny, thank you so much. That's so sweet. You really, really, really did not have to do that. And this is beautiful. I love it so much. She sent a letter with it and she mentioned that she doesn't know how ergonomically comfortable this is going to be to hold. But I do think if I swap the tips, if I take off this straightener tip and put the single placer tip on the bottom, I think that it will be comfortable to hold like this. Plus, it makes more sense holding it that way because the unicorn horn is pointed up. So I just think it, it looks cute that way, holding it too. So I think that there's no problems there as long as I think holding it this way is kind of weird, holding it on these ridges. So I'm probably going to switch the single placer over here before I use it. But it's beautiful. It's just got a bunch of pastels in it. Pastel, beautiful colors. It does have glitter shimmers in it. And it just straight up looks like a unicorn horn. I'm obsessed. It's so great. It's so me. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you so much. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love it so much. So much. And speaking of generous people and gift givers and friends I have in my life, I'm in a pickle because I don't want to, in my podcast, just be like, oh my God, these people just always sending me things. I literally tell them to stop. I tell them to stop. But at the same time, I want them to know that the items that they sent me are so appreciated and I am so grateful for them and I love them so much. I want to communicate that to them. And I also want to, obviously, I want to show you guys cool stuff. Duh, we're all here to, talk about crafting and show cool stuff. But it's hard because I don't ever want anyone to think I'm bragging or I'm asking people to send me things, because it's really not the case. It's really, really not. I want my friends to know that I'm super grateful. And these are people, Jenny, genuinely great person. She would give like the shirt off her back. Like, she's so kind and such a great friend. And Robin is so funny and I really enjoyed getting to know her and becoming close friends with her. Like, she's just an awesome individual, and she would also give the shirt off her back. Like, she's just so giving and been so kind to me and there for me through some of this crappy shit storm that has gone on in my life. So I won a giveaway in the DP Pen Obsession group. I played a game and won a giveaway, and with that giveaway, I won a diamond painting, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. With that giveaway, she sent a whole box of goodies, even for my husband too. That's so kind. She sent a whole box of goodies, and one of those things I knew was coming, because we had talked about it, and she got a custom pen made for me. That's so nice, from Bistro Blanks. And I mentioned I really wanted a purple flower pen. So she made it so. And I'm still to this day like trying to find out her PayPal email so I can pay her for this. But oh my God, look, it's so beautiful. It's a purple flower pen. It is amazing. Bistro Blanks is honestly such a talented pen turner and blank maker. I mean, this is so gorgeous. It's got little blingies in it. It's just fabulous, and it's nice and thick and comfortable. Probably one of the most comfortable feeling pens I own. It's beautiful. I love it. Along with that, she sent me a whole box of goodies, including candy. She's on a mission to give me diabetes. But she sent me a bookmark that her friend Mo made. it says Munimade on it. Isn't this so nice? A resin bookmark. It's beautiful. I love it. And I think they said this was a thank you for being one of the sponsors in the diamond painting event in their group. But isn't this so cute? I love that. I love it. She also sent me some other random goodies, washi tape, things like that. One of the cool things that she did is make hold on, I'll show you that one next. Okay. So Mo, her friend Mo, hi Mo, really likes to make stuff out of resin. And he also makes a lot of cover minders. So this goes along with the event, a butterfly cover minder. Oh, focus. A butterfly cover minder. Very cute. It's got a magnet embedded on the back. Very, very cute. Love it. Okay, this cover minder goes with something else I'm going to show you. Okay, she threw in some diamond painting. So this is the one that I won. Okay, so I won this butterfly. It is a partial from Diamond Dots. This is one of the brands that you would typically see at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's. It's one of the brands you would typically see in stores, but it is a partial, so only the butterfly and the flower right here is sticky. So this is a very quick one. I also believe it's round, but I'm not sure. But yeah, got this little painting as a prize. It's really pretty. I love it. I love butterflies. I love flowers. I just love nature. But she also just like randomly sent me 2 extra diamond paintings. How am I ever supposed to allocate more time to my other crafts when my diamond painting friends just keep sending me diamond painting goodies and sucking me in deeper? It's like a cult and I can't get out. Like, it really is. It really is. It really, really is. Okay, so let me show you this next diamond painting and then I'll show you the cover minder that goes with it. It's from Diamond Art Club. Look how cute. Look at it. Is this not so freaking cute? Oh my god, it's so cute. So cute. I don't even, let's see. Does it say what it's called on the bottom? Deep Sea Beauties is what it is called, from Diamond Art Club. I don't know if it's still in stock there, but I will check. If it is, I will link it. It is 56 centimeters by 71 centimeters. It is quite large. Quite large in so many fun colors. It features an adorable pastel mermaid riding a unicorn, like literal seahorse, a horse. I love it. Oh my goodness. I love it. This is so up my alley, and all of the drills are all pastels and beautiful, and it just makes me so happy. So, thank you so much for that, Robin. What a surprise. Thank you. Thank you. I just don't even know what else to say. I love it. I think that's the plan. She wants me to just be hopelessly addicted to diamond painting and never do anything else. I think that's her motives. And her and Mo made a matching cover minder out of the little picture from the painting, which I just thought was so cute. Look at that little resin cover minder. So cute, and definitely will make working on that even more special. Love it. Love it. She also included another painting from Craftably. This one is super bright and fun as well. This one's called Butterfly Collector Brielle, and it's a beautiful artwork by Sheena Pike. The other one was by, oh no, I didn't say the artist, by Simona Candini. This one's by Sheena Pike and features a lot of bright pinks and butterflies, and it is just so fabulous. So lots of butterflies going on for the theme of this month. That's just the theme. Butterflies everywhere, and flowers, and I'm not mad about it. Super beautiful. And Craftably, I have not worked on a Craftably canvas yet, but I now own 2, and I really need to work on one of their canvases next to see how I think. But as far as the first impressions, I really love their stuff. I really love Craftably stuff, and I am excited to work on the canvas. But yeah, okay, cool. I'm looking around. I'm like, okay, is that everything I wanted to show? I have a couple of other diamond paintings that are kind of new acquisitions, but I have a question. I have a question for you guys watching. how do I decide what to make a whole unboxing video on and what do I just not, and what do I just open myself? I don't know. And I think a lot of people will just say, well, whatever you want, you know? But when you're an indecisive being like myself, it's a very unhelpful answer. I don't know what I want. I don't know. I really don't. But I have a painting that is not opened yet from Diamond Art Club called Magical Mama by Mandy Manzano. I don't know if I don't, should I make an unboxing? I don't know. I have this like existential crisis and I don't know what to do. And I'm like, do I open it? Do I not? I don't know what to do. I need guidance, guys. What would anybody like an unboxing of Magical Mama by Mandy Manzano? Unicorns. Anybody? Chica? Okay. And I also have Spirit of Flight by Josephine Wall. This one's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Should I unbox this? I don't know. They've been sitting in my room and I'm just having this meltdown because I feel like I can't unbox them until I make a video. And then I'm like, well, do I even want to make a video? And then guess what ends up happening? Nothing. And they just sit in my room. So productive. So I don't know if any of you watching are YouTube creators, how do you decide what to unbox specifically for diamond paintings? How do you decide which diamond paintings to unbox and which not to? How do you decide? I don't know. But yeah, okay, that's about it. Everything I have to talk about today. I'm really excited about the CalPals changes. I'm going to make a whole separate video on that with all of the information and like officially inviting you guys to join the CalPals server. But if you would like to preemptively join, the link is always in my descriptions. It's under the section that says, I think, other places you can find me. And there is a link to the CalPals Discord, which, like I said, is opening up and is not going to be crochet specific anymore. It's going to be all crafts specific with a theme every month. I guess I'll close out this podcast by telling you guys that you should totally listen to Uncanny Valley, the new album by my favorite band of all time, Coin, on Spotify. I wish I could just blast their music right here without getting copyright strikes. But oh my gosh, it is a work of art. Coin is my favorite band ever. They are so talented and very underrated in my opinion. So, yeah, maybe, I don't know if we have the same taste in music, but I will say it is, how do I describe it? Electro pop. Alternative electro pop is how I would describe them. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, totally check out their new album, because I have been listening to that on repeat and it is a work of art and I really need friends to geek out about Coin with. Speaking of Coin, I got VIP tickets to their next concert and I am so excited. I'm so ready, you guys. It's going to be the best night of my life. So, yeah, check out Coin. Also, honorable mention, check out Weezer. Weezer is so good and so many people recognize and know their songs because they're bops and they're on the radio and they're popular songs, but people don't realize, oh my gosh, Weezer is behind all of these amazing songs. Weezer, so good. They also just released a new album. It's very like elf dancing through the woods vibes. It's cute though. It's really cute. There's a song that's like, I'll just quote their song. A little bit of love goes a pretty long way. And that is so freaking true, you guys. A little bit of love goes a pretty long way. So go out there this week, this next 2 weeks, and just show a little bit of love to somebody because it goes a long way, longer than you know. Because you just never know what that person is facing, and just showing people a little bit of love and a little bit of kindness goes a pretty long way. Thanks, Weezer. Thanks, Weezer. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I am exactly, at the time of filming this, 100 subscribers away from 1,000. Oh my goodness. So thank you to each and every person who's ever subscribed. Hopefully we can reach that milestone soon. I'm very excited for that. Thank you to my Ko-fi members. You guys are awesome. I'm going to name you guys by names because I just want to say that I'm thankful. I think there's a couple people, I welcomed them as new members in a previous video that I just like haven't edited yet. but thank you so much to my Ko-fi members for your support. All right, so I want to say a huge thank you to Frankenrock, Elklapoth, Dark Huntress, aka Kristen Apfelbeck, Robin Egg, Ginny, Jody S, Berta, D, and VP Lindo. Thank you, each and every one of you guys, for being so kind and being awesome Ko-fi supporters and members. Thank you so much for supporting me and this channel. And yeah, thanks. You guys rock. Thank you so much. I hope everyone watching this has a fantastic day. Thank you for taking this hour out of your day to hang out with me and Miss Chica. Very appreciated. Yes, we really enjoy you hanging out with us today. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. And I will see you in 2 weeks on Tuesday. 2 weeks on Tuesday. Yep. So this apple pie face beauty queen from Texas is signing off. Bye. Bye. Say bye. Goodbye.